on the board. Good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now Hill following the three-point attempt by Tony Parker. And the basket by Hill.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Goes up the baseline. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
No, that's just too easy for Parker there. He loves getting those opportunities.
Richmond against Gervin. Richmond with the bucket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Parker up top, guarded by Hardaway, and the shot is good. Parker's got his second basket.
Despite his size, Parker's got the speed and the ball skills to be a successful scorer inside.
Hardaway from outside. San Antonio with the rebound. Duncan outside. Over Hill. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Well, Duncan is a guy who knows how to assert himself offensively. When he likes a look, he does not hold back.
Hardaway against Parker. Outside Hardaway. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Warriors shooting their first free throw this game.
Chris Mullin at the line for one.
Here's Mullen. And stolen by Leonard. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And what strength there by Parker. Be able to take the hit and still drain the shot in the process. He is just a remarkable athlete with tremendous finishing ability.
Tony Parker.
And that one falls for Parker.
And Parker just so skilled at marching his way to the stripe. He just has an endless amount of cunning moves that consistently frustrate the opposition.
Now here's Hardaway. From the arc. Robinson pulls it in. Spurs leading by 4. With the drive. Up and in on the layup.
And with his combination of speed and strength, Robinson is devastating off the drive. And a little contact is not going to slow him down.
Parker looking around. That bucket in no time at all. Parker's got 9 points.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And the Warriors miss again.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
And that one's good. Gervin.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Here's Hardaway. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. is here for the Spurs. Ginobili comes in for Robinson. And Dampier subbed in for Tony Parker. The Warriors also with a sub. Askew's checked in. Spurs leading by 8. Here he goes. Dampier hands it from short range.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Now here's Hardaway. The baseline jumper goes down. Hardaway has got 6 points.
These are the shots coach wants them hunting down, just the easy makes.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
A shot by Askew, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Good work there as it goes.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Now here's Hardaway. 6 points for him. Nice, 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
What I want to know is, where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
Dampier inside. Defended by Lister. Shots good by Dampier. He has 7.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now Gervin. Tim Hardaway missing on the 3. It's deflected.
And sometimes it just comes down to sheer size. At a legit 7 feet, Lister always a threat to send one back.
The shot's good from Mullen.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
San Antonio leading by 10. Here's Dampier. The rebound by Mullen. And it's the Warriors' ball. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Off target with his 3. Here's Dampier. Defended by Mullen. Bucket is good. Dampier's got 9. Here's Askew. Here's Richmond. Takes it off the glass.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. Right back after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows, but they're already in a great position to win this one.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Hardaway setting the floor for the Warriors. Richmond is out there with Tim Hardaway. Then there's Askew, and it's McKeskey, and it's Mullen in at the 4 spot.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Here's Keenan, and the layup falls. Keenan's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for San Antonio. Now here is Hardaway. He's tightly guarded. And yes, it's good. Hardaway has got 10 points in the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Dampier. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And the Spurs lead by 12.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
Hardaway with it. He's against Dampier. Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
San Antonio making a switch here. Parker's checked in. Stolen by Ginobili. Here's Keenan. The rebound by Mullen.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Basketball is a beautiful game, but Commissioner Adam Silver said the most important part from our standpoint is ensuring that there's always competitive tension on the floor. Fans like the physical aspect that comes with this game. We don't want that to be lost. Back over to you, Kevin.
Keeping that edge. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Gervin's checked in for the Spurs. Dampier comes in for Ginobili. Then for the Warriors, Hill, he's checked in for McKeskey. Higgins comes in for Askew. And it's Marciulionis in for Tim Hardaway. Warriors trail by 14. Here's Higgins, and it's sent back by Aldridge.
And look at how well Aldridge utilizes his size, reaching out and just batting away the shot.
Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. The baseline J. That's good from Richmond on the assist from Marciulionis. Richmond's got 6.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Parker. Yep, that one goes. 11 points in the game.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Richmond. He has 6. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. San Antonio with the ball. That's a 2 from Parker. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Parker's got 4 points now in the quarter. Warriors trail by 18. Here's Marciulionis. Robinson pulls it in. And so it's San Antonio with it. Defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Count that bucket.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
And the turnover again by Golden State. Both teams will make substitutions. Spurs leading by 20. Here's Parker. There's the drive. No good. Shot missing. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Higgins from outside off the mark.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Wembanyama with it. He's picked up by Hill. And that one's good. Wembanyama.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Duncan with the block. They get it back. They need this. Here's Hill. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Parker drives in. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Well, when Parker uses that burst of speed on the drive, he's nearly impossible to get in front of.
Hardaway, no good. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so Don Nelson calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Here's Lister. Still scoreless. And Robinson comes to help. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Hill up top. Guarded by Gervin. Hardaway from outside. A rebound by the Spurs. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in this game. 50 seconds left in the second quarter. And he gets it to go. Robinson's got 8 points.
And the formula is simple for these guys. Get Robinson the ball near the hoop and watch the Admiral operate.
Hardaway. And he uses the glass on the layup.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Spurs leading by 22. Parker drives in. Count that one. 17 points in the game.
And really, Parker is scoring the ball extremely well right now. Hard to slow him down when he's this hot.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Count it. Good. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Over Hardaway. Parker's shot is off. Outside Mullen. This one for 3. He can't get that one. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic from Tony Parker.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Here's Hardaway. Robinson is out there with Duncan. Then there's Gervin. Then there's Parker. And it's Leonard in at the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's Hardaway. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hardaway has got 16.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Spurs leading by 20.
A shot like that is
a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not a good idea.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Now Richmond, after David Robinson's three-pointer that didn't go.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
It's Parker with the drive. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Parker with the steal. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Hardaway. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. 18 points for him.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
Parker, and there it is for him.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Here's Golden State now. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Lister. Hill trying to break free. He can't hit that time. Spurs leading by 22. From 18 feet away, another one falls for San Antonio.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Now here is Hill after the miss from Tim Duncan. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get to the cross half court in time.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Dampier, he's checked in for Parker. The Warriors also with a sub. Higgins is checked in. Gervin against Richmond. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. The shot, no good. Here's Leonard. And Duncan throws it down hard.
And how about the timing from Duncan on the glass? Getting there to collect that offensive rebound and the putback.
And here are the Warriors now. Hardaway with it. He's got 18. Duncan brings the double team and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here's Higgins. And again, no good by Golden State. Here's San Antonio now. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks. With the new 11-year, $77 billion TV deal kicking in this season and tons of compelling teams, the NBA is in a great place. Commissioner Adam Silver said the NBA is in as strong as a position as it ever has been. Not just in my time as commissioner, he said, but in my over 3 decades at the league. Kevin, back to you.
And that is saying something. Okay, thank you, Allie. 1:19 left in the third. And that one's good. Gervin.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well. No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Here's Dampier. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Dampier's got 15 points.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
That'll be a 5-second call. So both teams changing it up here.
Spurs ball. Substitution on the court.
Here's Keenan. San Antonio again missing. Keenan's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. The Warriors making a switch here. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
the previous play is under review.
It's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
I've been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. They're double-checking, and the game continues on.
There's 39 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Marciulionis offline with his 3. And it's the Spurs ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Here's Keenan, banked in off the glass.
Perfect read from Aldridge there. Very willing to share it with his guys and getting them going.
Here's Marciulionis. Nothing on the board. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
That point-blank range, oh, yeah. You're not missing from there.
Shot's good by Dampier. Tolbert against Aldridge. With 4 seconds on the clock. The shot, no good. And so it's San Antonio, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We'll take a quick break and then... And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Golden State here in the 4th. Higgins is out there with Hill. Then it's Marciulionis. Then it's Mullen. And it's Tolbert in at the center position. Can't get the heave to fall. San Antonio with the ball. It's Aldridge penetrating. And the shot goes down. Aldridge has got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Spurs.
A favorite spot of Aldridge's. He likes to operate as close to the rim as possible.
Chalk up 2 there. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Spurs.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Mullen's shot is off. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Got it. Good job in the low post.
He runs so well for his size. Wembanyama knows how to finish on the break.
Here's Marciulionis. Here's Tolbert. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Spurs ball. Substitution for your Spurs. Artis Gilmore. Sean Elliott.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum. Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Here's Ginobili, and he banks in the layup. Ginobili's got his first points of the game.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Here's Marciulionis. Over Dampier. Misses off the right iron.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces, nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Mullen for three. Rebounded by Manu Ginobili.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all. And like a car without brakes, Ginobili careens down the floor.
And it's the Warriors' ball. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Some changes for Golden State. Pistons checked in for Tolbert. Richmond comes in for Higgins. And Hardaway is subbed in for Marciulionis. San Antonio calls timeout. And the Spurs with some changes. Gervin's checked in for Aldridge. Leonard comes in for Ginobili. And it's Tim Duncan in for Moore. Then for the Warriors, Peterson's checked in, and McKeskey is subbed in for Hill. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Richmond, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Here's San Antonio now. Good momentum, 14 straight points. Sinks the three-pointer.
It's rare that you see this from Duncan, so you know he had to really like the shot.
Duncan's gone 50% from the arc, 1 of 2. Hardaway against Duncan. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Tim Duncan picks one up. San Antonio calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
He misses the free throw. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And the Spurs with possession here in the fourth quarter. Their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Gervin's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. To stop the drought, and Hardaway with the lay-in. Hardaway has got 23. San Antonio with the ball. A 3 from Leonard. He gets that one.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
The 3. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. Outside Hardaway. And he converts the layup. Hardaway has got 4 points now in the quarter. We've got 1:28 left in the 4th quarter. Lets it go from 11. Warriors with the rebound. Now here's Richmond. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Gervin attacking. And it's Gervin finishing it off.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And here is Hardaway.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not a good idea.
Wembanyama against Richmond. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first foul of the game. A different look now for San Antonio. Aldridge, he's checked in for Gervin. Ginobili comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Moore subbed in for Tim Duncan. Lister's checked in for the Warriors. Hill comes in for Ellie. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're ahead. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And you just have to avoid silly fouls here, guys. Defend with caution. Maybe get ready to make some free throws. If they can do that, they'll be looking really good here.
It's time now to present our player of the game, Tony Parker.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Parker with the steal. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Parker's just extremely clever at getting fouls off those kinds of shots.
At the line for 2, Tony Parker.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Spurs ball.
Six-second difference between shot and game play. And it's Leonard missing. And it's the Warriors' ball. Here's Richmond. That's good from 17 feet away. Here's Parker. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
Nice little draw up there from the inbounds play to get them an easy bucket.
Moore against Hardaway. They get it back. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Golden State ball.
And So it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Tony Parker.